Hi everyone, hope everyone is well. This is the new version, a new edition, the 5th printing of Command & Colours Napoleonics. I have owned this game before. I had a much older version and traded it away, and as the years went by I kind of regretted that. And with the new printing, I thought I would pick up a new copy and get back into playing more Command & Colours Napoleonics. It's a massive box, quite heavy. If we look at the back, okay, 2-player game, 14 plus. It does solo quite well, I think. You do have to play both sides. I have no problems playing Command & Colours solo. Enjoyed it very much. Play time is an hour, and that's one of the reasons I picked the copy of this up again, was that I don't have a huge number of Napoleonic games that I can play in an hour, set up and play in an hour. I've got a couple, but not too many. And I really sort of miss playing this. I've got other Commands and Colours games, so the Ancients, for example, as well as Memoir 44. Complexity level, GMT is saying medium. It is probably, in my opinion, the more complex, if that's the right word, version of Command and Colours. I think it's somewhere between low and medium, personally, but there's no category for that, so why not medium? You do get lots of sticker sheets, lots of wooden blocks. It's not a block game, but you get wooden blocks, which I will be applying the stickers to in due course this afternoon. So I thought, well, get the shrink off and we'll have a look what you get. So here are some of the contents. We've got our rules of play, which we'll have a closer look at. Paper, full colour rulebook. Very nice. GMT, 4th edition. Scenarios, again, paper. GMT standard sort of printing by the looks of it. 2nd edition, full colour as well. I'll have a close look at that in a second. And here are our sticker sheets. So there are a lot of wooden blocks. Here they all are to the side. Great big bag of them. Different colours. So for example, red for the British forces and a dark blue for the French. And you have to apply the stickers carefully. A lot of people, well, that's not true. There's definitely some people that hate putting stickers on blocks. I don't mind it. It does take a bit of time. They are not the easiest to, if you want perfectly aligned stickers, I'll be honest. And once they're sort of stuck on, they're kind of stuck on. But it doesn't bother me. I spent many hours sticking stickers onto blocks, wooden blocks. So we can see here we've got some French line infantry, French light cavalry, etc., etc. And you get lots of sticker sheets because there are lots of wooden blocks to stick stickers onto, and it will take quite a while from experience. You also get some spares, as we can see here, which is very good. If you do sort of lose a block, you do get some spare blocks as well, or at least you normally do, so I'd expect the same. Get some spare stickers. These are our player aid for square formation. One of the interesting facts about Commands and Colours Napoleonics is that you can put your infantry into a square formation, but you can't, interestingly, the game doesn't account for line or column, which are the other two sort of standard formations of infantry. But squares it does. The mechanic works quite well, I think. Then we've got our scenery. These punch out normally very nicely, look good. They don't seem to have changed anything since the version I had. The artwork is functional, I would describe it. It's nice, it's okay, but it's functional. And as you can see, they're double-sided. And with any Commands and Colours games, boy oh boy, do you have some fun sometimes finding the right terrain piece for the board, because they're double-sided. Commands and Colours it doesn't have a huge amount of terrain in it normally, from memory, for Napoleonic, sorry. Ancients has hardly any, whereas something like Memoir 44 has a lot, but Napoleonic sort of sits in the middle, I would say. More counter sheets here, and very nice they are too. Yeah, they look great, nicely cut. Printing quality looks very good, as you'd expect from GMT. Here are our player aids for tables, which you will be using, and I use extensively. I'm sure people can memorize all this. I can't and don't, so I refer to these quite a lot during the game, at least as I remember. I don't think I've played the Napoleonics game for a couple of years now, so very much looking forward to getting back into it. But nicely laid out, nice big font, very easy to read, as you can see there. Look great, and you get a couple of these, one for each player. I will play the game 2-player. Well, another reason I bought it, I want to play with my kids as they got a bit older now. And they'll be quite keen to play a quick, an evening game, an hour and a half. The Command and Colours. We certainly play Ancients and Memoir 44 a lot. So looking forward to that. And then we have our terrain of tile effects chart. Again, it's got a little bit of flare on the light. I apologise for that, but the contents look very clear, very easy to read, etc., etc. Now the game board itself, I'll just move around the camera here a little bit. The game board is it's mounted, which is very nice. Looks nicely finished. It folds out like this. As you can see, I'll just move around the camera a little bit. It is very straightforward. There's no features on the terrain board. Instead, you're using the those terrain pieces that I said. And normally, it just lay flat pretty well. When I've cleared my table, I'll lay it flat while I sticker all the blocks. But yeah, looks great, as I'd expect from a publisher like GMT. And then finally here we've got our dice. Now I think I remember in an earlier version the dice were stickered and you had to put stickers on the dice. I could be wrong, but they look very nice, nicely finished. I'm sure I remember my version having stickers. But anyway, these are not stickered dice and very nice they look too. Command and Colours is a card-driven game, so we have our deck of cards. I've just opened them up from the cellophane, and they look great. Nicely laid out, artwork on them, full colour, look a good sort of card stock. Certainly, for example, in some of the other Commands and Colours games from this publisher, I've got the cards have stood the test of time. This is often the sort of card format you're using, so you have your 2 flanks and your middle, and you can give 2 orders. Well, I say orders, you can activate 2 units either side to do this particular card action. I'll talk more about the mechanics as I do some AARs for the Command and Colours Napoleonics game. I'm going to be working my way through the scenario book. So we'll have a look at the scenario book and the rulebook next. So if we have a look at the rulebook next, this is the 4th edition rulebook, as we said. And full colour, paper stock, 2018 GMT design. Nicely laid out, as you can see. It's quite a spacious laid out rulebook. This game, for wargaming terms anyway, is definitely, as I said, sort of lower, medium complexity, I would say. There aren't too many. If you're familiar with Command and Colours, if you've played Memoir 44 or any of the other Command and Colours games, there are some nuances and things you need to sort of relearn, as it were. They may be a bit different, but overall it plays pretty much the same as you'd expect. If you're completely new to it, it's a fairly straightforward game to get up and get to grips with. And I'll talk more about the mechanics as I do some AARs about the game. But nicely done, all looks really good. There are some examples of play, later in the rulebook, as we can see here, which is extremely useful, etc. And as well as all different things about the terrain types. So very nicely done. Now if we have a look at the scenario book, and this, again, full colour. I should have said actually the rule book's just over about 24 pages. The scenario book here, and the scenarios follow the same sort of format. So you've got your setup for the map, and then the number of command cards, the commander in question, etc. A bit about their history, which is obviously very greatly appreciated. And then the victory conditions, any special rules that apply. And as you can see, there are lots of scenarios, etc. through the different parts of the Napoleonic Wars. the scenarios cover the forces that you get in the game, with the British and the French, for example, here. Very nice they are too. I'm looking forward to playing some of these. There's Quatre Bras, for example, on the 16th of June 1815. So I think the earliest date is maybe 1808. Yeah, 1808. So quite a good selection of scenarios. And they can, of course, and then the actual Waterloo scenario itself on the 18th of June 1815. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting these to the table and getting them played. Certainly, overall, I would say everything looks great, as I'd expect from GMT. Command and Colours is a game system that I greatly enjoy. It's good to get this game back into the collection, get some games on the table, and I'll do some AARs. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have played this game, interested in any thoughts, in the comment sections as always, and thanks for watching as always. Thank you.